Look, it's time to go viral. I'm homicidal, I'm killing all my rivals. I'm the man, shit, I put that on the Bible. Spotify my target, cause you know I got the title. Hey, I'm a Mac 2. I told baby shake that ass like she Apple. She said it's real, so she got my name tattooed. House full, so I hit it in the back room. Baby said she need a nail, peep the urgency. I want a little Kim before she had the surgery. Leg spread on that hardcore poster. She love twerking, she just do it for the coach. Big dog, bull massive. 6 tray Chevrolet, I'm classic. All these niggas mad at me, that's tragic. The main bitch in the bed, that's graphic. Yeah, we about to go viral. Hey, we about to go.
Top of the top, man. Back at it. For the people who missed the live, I'm gonna run it back real quick, give y'all a little 5 to 10 minute breakdown. You feel me? So the question is, should a woman be able to run the country? Now, with this whole presidential race, we got Kamala Harris versus Donald Trump. People are picking sides, people are choosing sides, and out of every election, this election, I've seen the least amount of logic being applied as to why people are voting for who they vote for. You have women voting for Kamala simply and only because she's a woman. Specifically, black women, they're voting just because she's a black woman, right? And before I get into any of this and run down the facts of why I say no woman of no race, no creed, no color, no nationality should ever be able to run a country, let me say this. I love women. The world wouldn't be the world without women. Men operate on their highest level when they have a good feminine woman behind them. Women just make the world better. Like, you take any environment in the world and you add beautiful feminine women, and the environment, it just increases. The frequency increases. I'm talking about good women, by the way. I'm talking about respectful, happy, friendly, beautiful, fit, feminine women. I'm not talking about these 304 overweight, obese, mad at the world, bitter women that we see running around voicing their opinions all on the internet today. I'm talking about women, when women were actually women, when women knew their role in society, when women didn't want to be equal to men, they just wanted to flourish and be women. Those are the women I'm talking about. Those are the women who make the world a better place. You feel me? I couldn't even imagine a world without women. I wouldn't want to imagine a world without women. But with that said, facts are still facts. And people are getting their emotions involved, and they're ignoring the facts. So even though women, have a place in society, it's not at the head of the country. It's not running the country. It's not ruling over a nation of men. Let's go back in history. If you look at any woman-ran country, nation, tribe, whatever, village, none of them withstood the test of time. Like, you can go back as far as you want to go. Look at any nation that was ruled by a woman, they all failed. Now, we can say, oh, nation ruled by men failed as well. Yes, but the difference is when the men who ruled those nations failed, other men came in and took their place. And then those nations started to thrive. So that's the difference. The nations that the women ran, when they failed, no woman was able to come take her place and continue thriving. That's the difference. Men came, they took over the failed nations, the nations rose. You feel me? We advanced, the technology advanced. Everything in the world advances due to men. Now, let's start with Kamala, whatever the fuck y'all want to call her. She's never identified as a black woman. So I don't know where this whole black narrative comes from. They've always called her an Indian. Matter of fact, CNN ran a whole fucking, they ran a whole segment of her being this great Indian political figure. East the deal, young. What's up with y'all? What's up with everybody in the chat? You feel me? Up talking a little shit this morning. Let's talk facts though. So she's never identified as black. The closest thing she's ever done to identify with being black was lock niggas up. That's the closest she got to black, was locking blacks up. So people are gonna say, oh, she was the district attorney. That's her job. Yeah, if she just did her job by the books, I wouldn't be mad, right? Because the DA, their job is to lock criminals up. So if you're a criminal, it's their job to put you away. The discrepancy and the problem comes in when the people you're putting away want to present evidence to free them to show that they're innocent, and then you, by your own hands, hide that evidence so they stay in jail. That's not a part of the job. So there was a guy, he was wrongly convicted, fought for his life. They found some DNA evidence, and guess what she did? Hid it. Didn't want it presented in court. He had to damn near take an act of God to get that evidence out to free him. Matter of fact, he's out there in the public. You can look up his interview. I ain't gonna pull it up here because I ain't got that much time. But that's just one instance, right? Not only that, she's been shown to have inmates serve longer than the recommended sentence for petty crimes. And then you look up the ethnicities of those inmates, they were overwhelmingly black. So if you look at her political track record, it just shows her targeting black men. So in my mind, she has a hate for black men. And then I go, damn, let me look at her family background. Who did she marry? She's married to a white guy. Which is, hey, if you want to date interracially, that's cool. She's married to a white guy. Kids ain't even black. Her parents are Indian. She said she got all her values from her Indian parents. And all she did was lock black people up disproportionately. So everything that I'm seeing points to her hating blacks, disliking blacks, not identifying with blacks. So where is this I identify with black shit coming from? So now that it's time for her to appeal to the blacks, what is she doing? She went and got Meg Thee Stallion to perform. She went and got Quavo, because what do politicians think? Niggas are dumb. Niggas are slow. All you got to do is show that you're into some stupid degenerate shit that they're into, and you have their vote. You have their support. They don't care about the policies. They don't care if your policies are going to be a detriment to their community. They don't care if you're going to help their community or not. The only thing they want to see you do is bring some rappers to your shit, eat some fucking greens, pull out a thing of hot sauce. Oh my God. Oh, she's black. She eats hot sauce like me. Oh my God. She can do the electrics. Like, this how dumb niggas are. This how dumb they know niggas are. It's sad though, because you can't even defend it, because everybody who's talking about voting for her, not one person has said what policies they're supporting of hers. Why? Because she has none. Not one time has she said what her policies are. So why would you vote for somebody to run the country who doesn't even have policies in place that's going to help you or your community? You're just voting strictly off her skin. And all skin folk ain't your kinfolk. I know we all know about the Sonya Massey tragedy, right? She was shot by the white cops, the racist white cops. So I'm going to show you why all skin folk ain't your kinfolk. I'm about to show you a video, right, which I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all haven't seen. So let me share the screen with y'all. So this is a black cop, a black female cop at that. Sonya Massey was a black female. So this is a black female cop. So you would think she was coming out to speak in defense of Sonya Massey, right? About the tragedy that happened. Let's see what she says, though.
It's a lot of, it couldn't be me. I woulda, shoulda, coulda. You wouldn't have. Y'all think y'all can react differently from us. We out here trained. You couldn't. You say that because you have time to think right now. We don't have time to think when shit pop off. So again, you could never. You would never. Put the badge on and let me see you do it.
Disgusting. So this 304 jumps out, puts her uniform on, and instead of defending her people, innocent, unarmed, the lady had mental problems. What does she do? She defends the very system that she's a part of. She defends the racist white cops who just gunned down an unarmed woman who had a pot of water. Listen, I don't care if the pot was boiling. 2 grown men. You telling me they couldn't disarm a woman with a pot of water without dome shotting her? Come on, man. It's disgusting, bro. And she looks like you. She got hair like you. She got facial features like you. She has skin color like you. But what Kendrick say? They not like us. All skin folk ain't your kinfolk. She jumped out there to defend the institution that was made to destroy you. This is why you can't trust women, bro. I'm sorry. It is what it is. They cannot be in charge of the nation. They just can't. Like, I'm going to go down different reasons why they can't and why they shouldn't. But this is just to show you all skin folk ain't your kinfolk. You got to remember, in slavery days, it was house niggas and field niggas. The house niggas was telling on the field niggas. So we was after dark in the shacks outside in the cotton fields making up plans to escape. Guess what? One of the field niggas overheard it. What they do? Run straight in the house, tell Massa, them Negroes outside, they's trying to escape. What they do? Get a pat on the back, throw them a cookie, and they go outside and lynch your whole family for trying to escape. But they looked like you. They looked like you. They was black. So according to y'all, we should just trust them because they black. Y'all keep forgetting this house niggas and this field niggas. She's a house nigga. She's like, by every definition, she married Massa. Y'all ain't never seen her family? All right. For y'all who ain't never seen her family, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. This her and her. First of all, where's her biological kids? Because these are her stepkids. So this is her husband and her stepkids. Where the fuck in this picture, in any of these pictures, do you identify with this? Explain to me, black people. Where do you identify with any of this? This is the black woman that you identifying with. Mind you, shout out to the white people. I don't dislike all white people. I just dislike racist people, right? So this is not applied against white people because I know you're gonna say, oh man, you hate white people. No, it's some good white people out there. Shout out to y'all. You feel me? I'm speaking to my people right now, though. So y'all don't take offense to this. What about this picture identifies with you and your community? Mind you, this is the woman who's going to be in charge. Leave it up to y'all of helping our community. So humans, the first thing we do, what do? Self-preservation. She's going to take care of what's around her, her family, what's around her. It's not y'all. It's not us. They not like us. I'm sorry. She's married to a Jewish man. She's not married to a Negro. She has no Negro kids. Like, come on, bro. How y'all didn't even go have no mixed kids? Because he probably don't even want to mix his genes up. He's just using you, finessing you for your political power. Smart man. But y'all didn't even have no kids. Y'all married and ain't had no kids of your own? Come on, bro. Make it make sense. What about this do you identify with? Like, this is crazy. Y'all are... All right. Let's start talking more facts. Why women shouldn't be in charge of running the country. Let's go look at what jobs women choose, right? Because jobs make the world go round, right? People work jobs. These jobs help to keep society moving. These jobs help keep society running. So these lights, this Wi-Fi, this fresh water, the food at the grocery stores, the oil you put in your cars and the planes, like literally everything is, let's see what jobs women are choosing. Mind you, they have the freedom, right? Because before women are saying, we don't have the freedom. It's the patriarchy. It's this, it's that. Okay, women are freer than they ever been. They're making more money than they ever been. Let's see what they're choosing. Now that they have the freedom to work all these jobs that they claim they wanted to work, right? Male versus gender jobs. So women are about 46.8% of the workforce. However, many jobs either weigh heavily towards the male or towards female. So if you were to look up kindergarten teachers, let's say, only 1 in 100 would be men. So about 99% would be women. But if your AC is broken, you need somebody to come repair it. You got a 1% chance that a woman's going to come repair it, right? So here goes some key findings. Preschool and kindergarten teachers are overwhelmingly female, with the 98.8% of workers being women. Other positions dominated by women include secretarial positions and nursing roles. Trades in general are full of males. So most trades, most things that keep the world going are men. Carpenters, electricians, HVAC, plumbers, and all type of mechanics, 96% men. So the only jobs that's really like 50-50, like you could flip a coin, it'd be a man or a woman. It'd be like a technical writer, a bartender, or insurance salesman. So let's see all the jobs that keep the men running. Notice these numbers, right? Oh, I didn't even share the screen with y'all. Excuse me. Let me share the screen with y'all. So y'all know I'm not pulling these stats out of my ass. Hey, you say I'm wild. Let me know how I'm wild, gang. Talk to me. So these are male-dominated jobs, right? notice the numbers: 99, 99, 98, 98, 97. The lowest we got is 96. So literally, damn near 90% of men operate and work these jobs. Now think about the world that we live in and the type of jobs that keep the world running, right? Brick masons, stone masons, 99% men. Heavy vehicle mechanics, 99% men. Crane and tower rate operators, 99% men. Automotive body repairs, men. Miscellaneous vehicle equipment mechanics, men. Electrical power line installers, men. Automotive service technicians, men. HVAC workers, men. Bus and truck mechanics, men. Other extraction workers, men. Plumbers, pipe fitters, and pest control workers, men. Cement masons, insulation workers, electricians, electrical engineer techs, carpenters, roofers, construction supervisors, construction laborers, welders, all men. Overwhelmingly, all men. Listen, bro. Any man who will say he wants a woman as his boss over another man, I question his manhood, because you're going against nature, you're going against God, you're going against your own biological and genetic coding. Any man who would want a woman as his boss over another man, I'm questioning his manhood. Your woman wears the pants in your household. I'm sorry, it is what it is. And it's crazy because women will tell you themselves, if they have a man at home, they don't want to be the head of the household. They don't want to spend most of the money. They don't want to make more money than their men. They don't want to be stronger, taller, or smarter than their men. They want their man to be greater than them in every aspect. Women will tell you this. So why would you want a woman running the country when women by their own admission don't want to rule over men at home? Make it make sense. And let's be real. Anybody who's had a female boss, you know, once they get that power, they abuse the fuck out of it. Men abuse power too, but women, it's a different type of abuse. If you ever been pulled over and you got two cops, man cop, woman cop, which cop is more likely to start acting crazy and belligerent and be disrespectful for no reason? It's always going to be the woman cop. It's always going to be the female cop. They always get this rush of dopamine when they have power over men, and they abuse the fuck out of it. Listen, women don't even like women supervisors. Talk to a woman. Women cannot stand other women. Go to the nearest beauty salon. You're going to hear the worst of the worst type of shit from women about women. They just don't like when a man says it. I just got enough balls to say it. But let's stay on track though, because logically, I just showed you the jobs that keep the world operating at the level it operates at is 99% men. If men were to exit the workforce right now, the world would damn near cease to exist. No lights, no fresh water, no food in the stores, nobody to do the automotive repairs, truck drivers, bus drivers. That shit over with. Your means of traveling is over with. Your means of living is over with. Now let's flip that and reverse that. If women were to exit the workforce, guess what would happen? We would just replace them with men, train them, and guess what? The world keeps spinning the way it is. But women couldn't do that because there's not enough women working these jobs to be able to train other women to do the jobs. Not only that, they are physically unequipped to do a lot of these jobs. If you ever worked on an oil rig, women can't work those jobs. It takes a certain amount of physical force and strength to work those type of jobs. If you ever worked in the oil field, you know women can't work those jobs. They're not physically able to. There's a lot of jobs they can't physically manipulate the environment. They can't physically handle the machinery it takes to do the jobs. You ever seen underwater welding? You don't never see women doing that type of shit, bro. And this is not a bash women campaign. This is actual facts. Because all they like to say is you dislike women. How? Let's talk facts. So I already showed you all skin folk ain't your kinfolk. I showed you Miss Harris's background. Let's look at the military, right? Everything that keeps us safe. The military, the police department, the fire department. They're all like 99% men. Let's go look at the U.S. Department of Defense. Because I read one of the comments. Exactly. You said as a woman, she's not doing all of that. That's facts. Women, first of all, there should be no woman in any position of power anywhere. That's not their role. That's not their strength. Women are nurturers. Women are here to nurture and they make things better. You give things to a woman and they make it better. You give her a garden, you get food back, you get fruit back, you get beautiful flowers and shit back. You give them a kid, you get a human back with morals and principles and integrity and common sense, as long as she has a man overruling her. Once the single moms kick in, it's a little different. But usually you give things to a woman and you get it back better. You give her dirty clothes, you get clean laundry back. You give her food, you get a meal back. Like, you give them things and they give them back even better. So that's a woman's role. It's not to lead, it's not to rule. Why do we have female cops? Explain to me why we have female cops. Have you ever seen a video of female cops in action when it's a gunfight going on? Do you know shooting of unarmed civilians go up when females are involved? Because they're so scared and frantic and they don't have the physical power to overpower these male suspects that they just quit to shoot. Not only that, partner on partner shootings go up. They skyrocket when it's women. So it's women so afraid of what's going on, they hitting their own partner. Like, some of these videos are outrageous. I don't have them pulled up right now, but man, it's outrageous. I done seen them shooting their own partners. I done seen, man, some of the craziest shit. I done seen female unload 3 clips in a row and the suspect didn't get hit one time. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I don't understand. The average female could not subdue the average 6th grader. Like, by the time a boy hits puberty, he can physically overpower like 95% of women. So why are they in the police force? If you're at home, your life's on the line, and you got one phone call to make, who you making that to? Do you want a group of small, weaker, feminine women to show up to save you? Or do you want tall, big, strong, masculine men to come save you? If your house is on fire, your family's inside, somebody got to drag their bodies out. It's a bunch of 200+ pound men in there, 200+ pound women in there. Who do you want to show up to drag them out? Do you want a bunch of skinny, feminine, weaker, smaller women to run in that burning house and pull them out? Or do you want a group of strong, masculine men to run in there and pull your family out? Like, let's be for real. Okay, bro, this what I'm saying, though. You say you want the motherfuckers who can do the job to save you. Women can't do the job to save you, which is why they don't do the jobs. The only reason they're in those jobs is so those companies don't get hit with discrimination, because you have to have them there. But let's be real, bro. And you said there's a woman president in Germany. Okay, who got Germany to the point to where it's at? Like, we can even take the Queen of England. Oh, the Queen of England run England. Guess what? Without a king, there's no queen. A man has to anoint a woman a queen by marrying her. So without a king, there's no queen. There's no Queen of England without a King of England. That's what y'all keep forgetting. You look at any society that was ran by women that was destroyed, no other women came to build that society back up, like I said earlier in the show. But you look, it's always a man there to replace the man who fails. And it's always going to be that way. And it was designed that way. Like, why? This is my logic. If the world is, let's say, 50-50, right? 50% women, 50% men. Why the fuck do we have women on the police force at all, period, putting their life on the line when there's a man capable of being in that spot? That doesn't make sense to me. We know they're physically not able to do the job. They need the aid of a man to do the job, which is why you'll never see a crime scene full of 100% women. It'll never happen. You're going to see 99% men and a couple women sprinkled in. It's a reason for that, bro. Like, let's just be for real here. Like, let's use common sense. Let's take this woke agenda bullshit away and let's talk common sense as people. As people, we know for a fact women can't do this, bro. They cannot keep the world going. I'm sorry. It is what it is. They should not be. Now, for sure. Good looking, bro. Good looking for the support. I'll be seeing you in the comments too, bro. We could agree to disagree. But let's look at debt. Let's take debt for a second, right? Women are terribly financially. They're horrible, bro. They have the most college debt. They have the most credit card debt. They have the most debt, period. If you look at debt, women are at the top of that, bro. They say women own the most, single women own the most houses, right? But they don't tell you that's through divorce. Most of those houses they got from a man through divorce. They took his house through the courts. But if you don't even got to look at that, you could just look at, if you ever been in a relationship with a woman, you know they spend money like drug dealers, bro. You know, you got to literally tell her like, nah, we cutting the spending shit out. Nah, you're not finna go buy that, because they're emotional buyers. So these people know. That's why when advertisers advertise, they typically advertise towards women, because women are going to spend money on things they like, things they support, things they emotionally attached to. They will go pay $1,000 to take a picture with Chris Brown because they emotionally are attached to him and his music. Men ain't doing that. And the guys who did do that, they're not men. So notice I said men aren't doing that. Them niggas is weirdos. They're not men. So this is not hate towards women. I gotta put that out there. This is not hate towards women. This is just facts. They don't run and operate anything that keeps the infrastructure of society going. That's all men. They don't run and operate any of the units that keep society safe, as far as the police force, the fire department, the military, like everything that protects society or is supposed to protect society. That's also 99% men. They're terrible with finances. So what is a president supposed to do? They're supposed to oversee the country. They're supposed to keep our economy booming. They're supposed to keep the national debt down, and they're supposed to keep citizens safe. Everything that I've showed you that relates to those categories, women fail horribly at, and men are in charge of. So why would we turn around and make a woman in charge of all of that when they've already been proven? They have a proven track record of failing at being leaders, and they don't want to be leaders. Women don't even want to have to decide what to eat for lunch and dinner. They're gonna, if they have a man, they're gonna ask their man, babe, what we eating? Like, damn, you want me to tell you what to eat? Like, come on, bro. Have you ever had a girlfriend, a wife, anything? They don't want to think when you around at all. They don't want to drive the car. They don't want to think. They don't want to be responsible for, like, they just want to sit back and have you direct them. Okay, babe, you need to do this, and do that. They're more comfortable and they thrive doing that. Oh yeah, we know the president is a puppet for sure. We know. I'm definitely in agreement, bro. But the only thing I'm getting at is, when I look at that, is people believe. Oh yeah, it's open link, bro. I can send you the link. Hold on, I'll send you the link. Let me grab the link. I'll send it to you. So for anybody who want to hop on, I'm gonna put the link in the comments. I'm gonna DM you the link, bro. We could talk some game. But yeah, bro, this is not hate for women. This is not disdain for women. This is just facts, man. It's like people get on these platforms and they act like they don't understand women, or they act like they've never been around women. Women don't like women. Women don't like women in control of women. If you have a girlfriend and she has a female boss, she has a story every day how her boss is a bitch, how her boss is this, how her boss is out of control, how her boss is retarded. They got stories on stories on stories. Women don't even want to be ran by women. The only reason women want a woman running the country is because they want to feel like they're more powerful than men. That will make them feel like they are more powerful than men and they are capable of ruling over a man. That's the only reason. It's not because they want to do a good job at the job. They don't. She has no policies on her website. Ask anybody voting for Kamala, okay, name 3 of her policies that is gaining you her vote. They can't name one because she hasn't stated one. She don't have any. At least with Trump, he got a track record. He's been the president before. The world didn't end. There was no race war. There was no Project 20, whatever the fuck y'all scared of. There was none of that. Y'all keep forgetting he was the president for 4 years. My gas was lower. My groceries was lower. Our foreign policies was intact. He was trying to keep the immigrants out who are now here taking your black dollars. So you're going to go vote for a Democratic female president who was a part of the branch, the motherfucking team who let the immigrants in, right? They're destroying the economy. They're taking the jobs. They're taking your tax money. They're getting free housing. Like, they're getting everything that you pay taxes for but yet they're giving it to them and not you, and you're gonna turn around and vote for that. I don't have to like Trump. Like, I don't give a shit if Trump like me, but if his policies are gonna help me and his policies are gonna help the economy, guess what? I'm gonna support him. It could be fuck me, and in return, it's gonna be fuck you, but we can sit down and do business. See, that's the problem with black people. We can't put our emotions aside to do business, and this is why we're getting lapped by every other race, because every other race will sit there and smile in your face, don't like you, want to spit on you, and hate the ground you walk on. But if it can make them green, they're gonna deal with you. They're gonna play the game. They're gonna play chess. They're gonna play poker. They're gonna have their poker face on. We over emotional. We can't control our emotions. Love and hip hop. I got you, bro. Hold on, y'all. Let me send my boy this link. You got to learn how to play chess. Everything ain't about emotions. Like, y'all, all I hear, I don't like Trump. I don't like what he say. Bro, I don't give a fuck what he say. I really don't. I don't care if he like me or none of that shit. Like, I don't give a fuck about any of that. Is he going to help the economy? Am I going to start making more money? That's the only thing I care about. I don't care about that. If he likes me as a person, does he like black people? I don't give a shit. And it's the crazy part. Most black people don't like black people. Most niggas don't like niggas. So y'all saying, oh, he don't like niggas. You don't like niggas. Black women don't even want to date a black man right now. But talking about he hate niggas. Like, y'all wild as fuck, man. Y'all crazy as hell. Yeah, there go the link, my boy. You got niggas that don't like niggas complaining about somebody else not liking niggas. So it's only cool for y'all to not like niggas? Mind you, all she's ever done is lock niggas up. She's never done anything that. We need to identify what makes sense politically. That's the bottom line. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find bro Instagram. Oh, there it is. Hey, I'm trying to send you the link, bro. Your DMs is closed. Love and hip hop. I'm trying to send you the link, Brody. Your DMs is closed, though. So if you go open your DMs, I can send you the link. But I put it in the chat, though. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to send bro the link. And women are emotional. They make decisions emotionally. So if she gets under duress, she's PMSing, period came, husband pissed her off, her emotion is going to over-trump her logic. See, with a man, we can put our emotions to the side, we can compartmentalize, we can be pissed off, whatever the case. But logically, the decision that makes the most sense, we still going to make it. Not all men. Some men are emotional, but those are the men who were raised by single mothers and they picked up their single mother traits and they act more like women than a man. But you take a man that was raised by a man that had male influence, he can compartmentalize, put his relationship emotion, he put that back here. He put the stress at work, he put that over here. He put the stress of raising kids, he put that back here. And logic is going to still kick in. He's going to make the right decision. A woman that can't, it just goes crazy and it just explodes. All right, you send me a message, I'm going to go check it right now. And mind you, I love women. This ain't hate for women. These are just the facts. You sent it to the podcast page or you sent it to my personal page? It's not in the podcast. Hold on, let me see. All right, I see you. All right, I just sent you the link, Brody. But yeah, like this is for anybody who is voting for it. Come on and let me know why. And I don't want to hear emotions. You feel me? What's good, my boy?
Famo, what it do, bro?
What's the word, Brody?
No man, how you doing, bro?
Man, I'm cooling, man. What's the deal?
Cool, man, bro. You hitting on a lot of good stuff, bro. Like a lot of good stuff, and I come to give you like some reassurance because I know I was in your position before I switched content completely. Like when it's you just telling them something about them, it come off as hate. Oh, he just another black man that don't like black women doing nothing. But what you saying, bro, is actual factuals to the T. To the T. So like even if you just sit down and break down, like the worst boss you ever had was a female manager, hands down. It's like,
oh my God.
Hands down, bro. Because not only do most women, and it ain't a bad thing, y'all lack structural discipline. Y'all also lack accountability. And them two things will never go. So to have a woman run this world, to run this country, I feel like it'll be okay though, my boy. Cause it won't be like every decision she make gonna get put in office, because that just won't happen, because you know that's the reason why stuff got to get voted up, vetoed, and all of the above.
Right, like bro, a woman will hit the red button and release the nukes on another country and start a world war, and then come and blame it on her PMS. Oh, I wasn't feeling good. I was having cramps. It'll be no accountability at all. She probably fuck around and blame men. Oh yeah, my husband pissed me off. He made me do it. It'll be zero accountability. Like, we just see too many examples of women's true nature now that we have podcasts, we have media, women have their own media spaces. They're showing you the true nature of themselves, and none of what they're displaying shows that they are capable of leading the country. Like, it's not there.
Well, see, the thing is, now, honestly, when it comes to this voting stuff, I like to really sit down, but I want to listen to the policies. I just don't want to rule Kamala all the way out just because I know women are incompetent. Because I say this right here: if Candace Owens was running for president, bro, she got my vote. But I can't give Kamala that level of reassurance because Kamala don't rock like Candace Owens.
This my thing with Candace. She's smart as hell, right? She's smart as hell. I still couldn't vote for her because she's a woman, though. Like, I'm sorry, I couldn't, just strictly because that goes against my own coding as a man. It says God, women, children. No, God, men, women, children. Excuse me. God, men, women, children. So if God himself said, and I'm not even a religious person, I just look at what makes sense. And this was all cultures across the board. Women weren't allowed to lead. Women weren't allowed to teach men. It was the other way around. Like, as far back as you want to look in history, like, I've been to Egypt. I've been inside the pyramids. Like, I've seen scriptures that predate the Bible in real time and in person. I touched them with my hands. Men was leading all of that. So how can I then turn around seeing this in real time, knowing this to be fact, and go against that? That just don't make sense to me. Good looking, bro. Hey, don't think you buff, bro. Yeah, don't come out here flexed up trying to flex. Yeah, showing your little six pack. Come on.
No,
that's
for 98% of everything you just said, I rock with you. It's just when it comes to Candace, I just feel like she one of them rare women that understand the nature of a woman, and she know what she can and what she can't do, and I think that make her a good leader. But I'm with you too, because when you looking on the world stage, the look is almost more important than who actually you have in office. Just like Biden was the president, we got perceived as weak.
Yeah.
All right, so if you got Kamala, an old hoe, in the office, now we got, I think, Putin to try to bust her down. If you look at her husband and look at Putin, it ain't much difference.
Nah, facts. And it's like, as dope as Candace Owens is, she still married a white man at the same time. So yeah. Where's your allegiance?
See, I don't mind. See, listen, all right, so I'm an atheist, right?
That's wild as hell.
Yeah, I don't believe in religion.
Okay, I don't believe in religion, but I'm not an atheist. What makes you an atheist?
I don't believe in God.
Oh, do you believe in the devil?
No,
Okay, so where you believe we came from?
I don't know. Cause you know, like the
Because most atheists, they like believe in like the evil energy, right? Well, most I came across.
no.
Like devil worshippers type shit.
That's not true. That's a lot of people think atheists walk around with black painted fingernails and eat babies and shit. Nah, bro. It's just like we really believe in science. If you can prove it to us, we not opposed to believing in God.
Okay,
You know what I'm
so so if I don't believe in a higher power,
Mm-hmm.
where do you believe we came from? Like we can say I don't know, but it's like, okay, there has to be a logical explanation.
No,
of
see,
where
that's
we
the
came
thing.
from.
That's the thing with being atheist. We can say I don't know because we like to go off of proven fact, right? Like if you can do some the same time 3 times and get the same results, okay, that's what I'm gonna go with. You can't walk off the boat and walk on water one time, and that's a logical explanation for us.
Okay, so because for me, the lack of evidence is not evidence. So just because I can't prove something
Mm-hmm.
doesn't mean it don't exist. So
Yeah.
if we don't like oxygen, we know through science we need oxygen, but you can't see it. So if I'm trying to prove to someone who has no understanding of science what oxygen is, I probably sound crazy. Oh, it's this invisible air that your body needs, and it takes it in, and it you know what I'm
But
saying?
see, but
It
see,
wouldn't make
it's
any sense, but we know it exists. We can feel it, but we just can't see it.
yes, it is science behind oxygen. Now we know what's on the periodic table that makes up oxygen from the carbon dioxide from the flowers, from the trees.
Right.
So we know how it get here. Like it ain't just we can't see it. We can't see it because our eyes don't give us that ability to see air.
I feel you. I just like to pick minds of people that don't believe in a higher power. And the reason I don't align with one religion because they've all been tainted. So for me to align with the 100%, I would be aligning with the programming because I know they took information out. They put their own information in to make people the way that they want them to be. Like they have the original text hidden away. Why we can't see the original text? Like
Yeah,
it's all found, not the edited version, the raw and uncut. But if I can look at this continent and this before technology supposedly existed, and they have this story, and then I could go on the other side of the world and they have the exact same story, maybe different names,
different characters,
but the story's exactly the same. That got to be some type of proof, and I can do that all around the world. There got to be some connection there.
No, for real. Nah. So when I was in Hawaii, I lived in Hawaii for 8 years, and this what kind of just got me off the boat completely because I remember I'm from the South, like the Bible Belt. I'm from Mississippi.
Yeah.
So I remember telling my grandma, like at 13, like, nah, I don't believe in God. I don't think it's real. And, they beat me right back into religion. You like, boy, you crazy as hell, but that ain't for the fly over here. So when I got to Hawaii, bro, I'm taking this college course over there, and it's a religion. It teach you about all the main religions. And so I was like, wait, all these religions kind of sound the same with different characters. And my teacher just looked at me and he just kind of like chuckled.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, okay. So now from that day forward, like I started to look at stuff different because like you said, bro, it was just Jesus was different characters.
Right.
And yeah, so it was crazy.
Right. I just believe in something other than us. There's no way we the highest power. Like, there's no way. Dumb as humans are, it ain't no way. Somebody got to be over us. Because, boy, listen.
I believe that I'd be crazy if I thought that we was the only people in the universe. Now, I don't believe in higher powers to say so, but I know that it's other people in other places. Like, we just ain't got to yet.
Do you believe that they're more technologically advanced than us, like aliens and shit?
They could be, but they could not be. You know what I'm saying? Like, we done came a long way in a short time. Just while I was living, they probably the way we is with technology, they could be with communicating language, so they can be speaking to each other without even speaking words. They done mastered language like that, but they ain't got the technology side like that. So they could be, they could not be. I'm pretty sure on Earth we got our strengths too. We I don't think we the weakest.
No, that's cool. I just like to get people views, but yeah, it's no way. It's just no way a woman could be over men, bro. Like if we just line up the attributes, we smoke like 10 out of 10. We smoking them. Other than even like expressing your emotions and shit, we beat them with that because we do it logically. But I would say the only thing they really got us in is like nurturing and shit like that. Like that's them 100%. Like
that ain't true neither.
I'm giving them their flowers on that. But you know what? Nah, I'm giving them their flowers on that.
Yeah, no, we can give them their flowers because they showed us they could do that. But had we been in a position to stay at home and take care of the kids while you go to work, I'm the one that's feeding them around 24/7 because I got 3 kids and I stay at home. So like I got the ability to nurture just as well as she do. But I ain't gonna lie though, she do got that special touch though.
Nah, that's what I mean. Like I would say we parent better.
Yeah.
Because we have more structure and kids can finesse them more easily because they're going to give in when we'll say no and don't care about you crying. Okay, go cry in your room till you're done crying. Yeah. They'll give in. Oh, all right, man, it won't hurt this one time. And they'll do that over and over again. So that's maybe the difference. But like even we need a woman's touch. When we hard and got our game face onto the world, guess what? You want to come home. You don't want to be doing that shit with your woman. You want to lay your face right in their titties, right in their lap and yeah, baby me, go make me something to eat, run my bath water, like all that shit. So
hey, now them real facts, bro. But the proof in the pudding though, with the woman can't lead because of that same situation. We seen what single mothers did to the community.
Oh my God, devastation!
Come on now, bro.
Devastation.
Y'all ready to have a single mother in Kamala running the country, bro?
And that's what's wild. I will even go this far. If you don't have a family, you should have less say so politically because you don't have skin in the game because you're only there for self. You don't have anything to look after and to take care of and to make sure they're straight. You're only thinking about yourself. Somebody with kids is going to have a different political view than somebody without kids. She don't have no fucking kids. She got step kids. Them ain't even her kids.
I think women shouldn't vote, period.
I feel you.
Like, bro.
I feel you, bro. I feel the same way. Listen,
my nigga, like
I feel the same way. Oh God, go ahead and talk to me.
Hey, once they came out with that new draft bill, saying, okay, hey, we trying to draft men, it ain't fair for these women to be able to vote another woman in office and the people that voted in the person that y'all voted for have never been able to fight a war for us. How can y'all tell us what to do and y'all never did these things? Like men have got us here to this point, and you mean to tell me that she can vote for me to go fight, but she won't go fight herself?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Women make up only 17% of the military. So even if I add the he, she's to that identifies women, let's say another 3%, that's still only 20%. 80% is still men. And the head of every unit in the military is 100% going to be a man. It's never going to be a woman over the whole fucking cadet of men. Like, it's never going to happen. So how are you sending men to war when the women aren't there?
Yeah, I was in the military. That number a lot more smaller because, like,
no.
So I was infantry, right?
Yeah. The
whole infantry, you know, them what y'all call front line. Them the people that gonna actually fight. That's like 2% of the army, bro. So the rest, everybody else that's in is supporting them, whether they doing paperwork for them, whether they fixing food for them. So the whole army is to support that 2%. So the women that's in, because they can't do infantry, they still not on the battlefield, bro. so when y'all be on, like when we be overseas, they be on base. I'm just keeping it layman's term. They be on base while you out in the field.
And this was wild to me. Like, I really don't understand. Like, when I say a woman shouldn't vote is because, okay, when we give them the freedom over their own lives, what do? They pick the wrong man to have kids with, then blame all men. They put themselves into debt and then blame the patriarchy. Like literally everything they do leads to self-destruction, and then they turn and blame men for their own actions. But when you have a man over women, what do? They thrive. They thrive. But they need that masculine energy there leading them to thrive. When they lead themselves, brick wall every time. Every time.
Listen, if I was a woman, I'm itching to go back to the medieval days where your dad was giving you away. Because like you said, women have historically picked the wrong man, bro. They pick their ex, they be picking the wrong religion, they pick the wrong pastor. Like y'all just ain't good at picking men, bro.
Oh God.
So like,
how the fuck you got 5 baby daddies and 5 kids? You made the wrong choice. 5 motherfuckers time? And you telling me you finna vote for the right guy one time? No.
Come on, man.
Your decision making is flawed, it's fucked up. We don't need it.
Because women are easily deceptive. So you got Biden come in here, hey, I'm black, woo woo. We got Kamala Harris. You know, when it's time to get elected, she put out the greens and hot sauce. That's so flawed.
With a hamburger. That's what pissed me off.
Bro, oh my.
You pulled out greens with a hamburger?
Bro, you had to been watch my live.
Bro, listen, go watch the last episode. I had to voice this shit about 3-4 times. Bitch, we don't eat greens with hamburgers.
Listen, cuz she had her greens in a bowl cup. Listen, if you black, you want your greens touching with your cornbread, rubbing off on the sweet potatoes. You want all of that kind of touching.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, oh my God. Cause I looked at that whole picture, like the white woman in the background with skinny arms. I'm like, nah, this ain't this ain't us.
You need grandma with
you need the grandma cushions, dog. What I'm talking about?
It's gotta be wiggling down there. Then you know the greens is hitting.
We need the grandma cushions. I knew then. Once I seen that hamburger bun, I don't know what was in it. I was like, nah. Even the hot sauce she was using, like we used the Louisiana hot sauce. But I heard a lot of people do use the peak hot sauce. I ain't up on game on that. But the hot sauce wasn't even like the hot sauce that we
right. You had the burger and the foil. Like, bitch, where did the foil come from? Like, what?
Yeah.
The whole thing was fucked up. And the whole thing just screamed, not like us. You're not
like us.
You grow up eating like this. This was another ploy. I don't know what they connection with niggas and hot sauce is, but they love to pull that shit out. Every time they want a nigga vote, they pull a hot sauce out their purse. Like,
and she also pull out some Timbs now. This how she not like us again, because I know you on the West Coast.
Yeah, we ain't wearing no Timbs.
Yeah. So when she bust out the Timbs, she got the Timbs tied to the top. Like, well, that ain't us. We don't do that.
You got them choked out.
She got them choked out on her ankle, like she finna go hoop or something. Like she got them tied to the top. I'm like, no, shorty, no, you not one of us. This ain't it, cuz. You would have learned that.
Like I said, I love women. Women have a place in society. If you leave it up to me, women wouldn't even be in the workforce. We don't even need women working. It's other things that y'all can do to make our lives easier, and essentially it's going to make your life easier. Take some of the stress load off of y'all fighting with men in the workforce and go back to your natural habitat. Go back home. Cook, clean, have a garden. You know what I'm saying? Do Pilates with the wife down the street, your home. Like, do different shit. Let us go out here and worry about earning money and all of that.
That what made me want to come on when you were saying that, because I think women don't understand how they are more responsible for sorry niggas than they think. Like, the whole fact of dudes can't find a job and you got one is crazy. Like, you don't understand. Let's just say, hey, it was 500 jobs. It was 500 men working. It was 500 dudes taking care of their family, right? Now, women all of a sudden, they want to come out the kitchen because we done made life so easy that that's all they got to do is push a button. So you're going to say, okay, cool, we got to get rid of 250 dudes and bring in 250 women. So, bam, now we got 500 people, but 250 men, 250 women, But now you got 250 people who providing for people, for everybody, versus another 250 women who only gonna use the money for themselves. So you had 500 providers. Now you only got 250 providers, and now you got 250 women with money that don't go nowhere because women play for keeps.
That's
So now when you say how sorry a dude is, it's because you got his job.
right.
Right. You got his job.
This company is gonna get flagged for not having any women there. They're gonna
right.
You're sexist, you're misogynistic. Oh, you know what I'm saying? So they, like you said, I got to take a job from a willing and able man who could be supporting his family with this job, and I'm giving it to a woman who essentially says, I don't even want kids, I don't even like men, and all they're gonna do is go blow it on a girls' trip in Cancun or Miami or some dumb shit.
Thanks. Because if she would have dude, you know, he not allowing her to spend the money on the house. Like my girl, she ain't touched the bill. I can't tell you how long. I take care of all the finances. So any money that she get is hers. The money that I get is ours.
Yeah.
And that's you know, I'm just blessed enough to be able to do that. But it's a crazy world, cuz.
No, that's facts, bro, because they don't understand. When men are making money, we're thinking about where this money's going with the family. We ain't thinking about, oh yeah, on the weekend, me and my boys, we can go blow money on this and that. No, maybe the young niggas with no family, but once a man becomes a man and now he has a family, every dollar you make, you thinking how you can allocate that to the kids, to the woman, to the house. Oh, I can take us on this family vacation. I can pay for this. I can get this. That's all you're thinking. Or whatever you don't have, you're thinking of a way to get it. Women, on the other hand, they don't give a shit. They just gonna say, you figure it out. My money's my money, and that's a wrap. That's it.
And then everything optional, dog. So everything you got to do is mandatory. Everything they got to do is optional. So let me show you how my wife, she be planning. All right, let's say, you know, me mandatory, I got to pay all the bills, lights, because we need this stuff, right? But let's say I say some crazy stuff and I make her mad. Mm-hmm. Well, now she don't got to cook for me today. Yeah. Oh, I ain't cooking. You know what I'm saying? Like, wait, you can't renege on the deal now.
Man, listen.
That's how they play the game, though. Women are so crazy.
Imagine a man saying, yeah, you pissed me off. I ain't paying the rent this month. Oh, you pissed me off. We in public. Somebody snatch your purse. Oh, yeah, you go get it yourself. That's what they do. Oh, you make me mad? No sex. Oh, you made me mad? I ain't cooking. I ain't doing the laundry. They take away their duties because of their emotions. Where men will be emotional, but still perform their duties, regardless of how we feel. Bitch, I hate your guts right now, but I still know I got to protect you if we get out here and a dude get out of pocket. Yeah. Even though I'm mad at you right now, I'm going to still be mad at you, but I'm going to take this anger out on him.
And that's what real leadership is, though, right there, bro. And that's why men have always led, and that's why we're gonna forever lead, because just because you mad at me don't mean that I don't supposed to still uphold my duties. Like I'm looking at the whole Cardi B filing for divorce.
Oh my God.
It really pissed me off because once you break it down, I would say should have kept cheating on him.
He never stopped. He just should have never lied.
No. So
this one never stopped. Believe that. He didn't never stop.
It's saying that she leaving him and it wasn't because of cheating this time. I feel like this time I would say put on his big boy pants and say, hey, I'm gonna do right. And once you give a woman exactly what she wants, she gonna lead you.
No, for sure. I always say it all the time. You give a woman the world, she gonna give you infidelity, she gonna go cheat on you, or she gonna leave you.
Yeah. But I hate how women break up the family though like that, cause like for like little egotistical things like, hey, you don't like me no more. Okay, respect me. But I need to be in my kid's life in-house. Not know I'm coming to visit every day in-house.
And this the craziest part. You married a rapper, so you already know what come with that. Because you're in this world as well. So there's no way you thought he was finna be monogamous. Bitch, he's off like I'm lit. I'm one of the Migos. I'm a legend in this game.
Yeah.
You think I'm not finna be having groupies every now and then? Bitches, you nuts? Why you out here shaking your ass on TV? Come on, man, stop playing.
Yeah, I don't know what she was expecting. Like, I feel like he handled the situation well. Like, he went out here publicly embarrassing her. Well, he kind of was. Yeah. I'll say, yeah, you fucked up.
Hold on. Because every time I seen him get caught, she let us know he got caught.
Well,
I didn't ever see him outside getting caught. It was she came. Oh yeah, this nigga cheated. Woo, like you let us know that. Because other than that, I never heard about the shit.
Yeah. I think the video cut off on IG, bro.
Yeah, I see it. I'm about to go cut it back on.
Yeah. How often you do this? And you just do it on IG?
I don't even do it often. I'm gonna start doing it more often because more people been asking, like they want to be involved type shit. So we're gonna start doing that shit a couple times a week. I've been trying to do it at least once a day just to get, involved with the fans and shit.
Yeah.
The supporters. I don't even like calling them fans, with the supporters.
Yeah, sir. Man, bro,
because I'm about to go to the gym and bust down, but I just want to talk to the people a little bit because all I see in the comments is, oh, you hate women, this and that. How the fuck I hate women? I got a daughter, I got a mom, I got a grandmother, I got aunties, I got sisters. I don't hate women, I love women. I just believe what I believe, and I'm not a part of this woke society where women can be just as great as men. Like, no, you can be great as a woman, but not as a man. Like, you can't match up. Like, y'all crying about the Olympics and this so-called transgender and just beat up on a woman. And I'm saying she was born a woman, so I got to do my
born a woman. Yeah, she just got extra testosterone.
Yeah, she got some condition that gives her extra testosterone. So imagine if a real man was really in there. Like, come on. Y'all want to be equal till it's time to be equal. That's my plight with women. If you want equality, keep it across the board. Don't start crying about, oh, it's a man, it's unfair. No, you want equality, be equal across the fucking board.
Look, man, we gonna have to chop it up for real, like on a real sit down, because I got a bone to pick with you West Coast niggas, man. Yeah.
Let me know. We can set this shit up.
Look, because I know you don't play about the West Coast.
No, let me know. Talk to me.
Yeah. And it's real. It's on some incompetence type shit though. Like I'm pissed off at West Coast niggas because, man, y'all was the chosen, and I don't feel like y'all did what y'all was supposed to with the opportunity.
Oh, you talking about the Kendrick shit?
No, I'm talking about life. Like, as black West Coast black people ain't like no other black people. I don't know if you ever been other places.
I'd have been all around the world, and you're right.
Y'all ain't like other places. Y'all had a leg up. Y'all had structure and power, and y'all chose to structure a lot of that shit into games.
We can get all into that. We can get into that for sure. We can get into that. I'm gonna get the team together. You feel me? We can set a time, and we could definitely talk about that for sure.
We definitely can rap about that then, bro. But I'm gonna go and get out your hair though, man. You have a peaceful day, brother.
Yeah, likewise, Brody. Stay up.
All right.
We out
you
here.
Get a spot, a little ass nigga.
We out of here tomorrow.
All right.